ನಾನು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಸಿಗలేదు నేను సైడ్ మేడం
by this incident has taken place here. Also, many
current government is trying to propagate. This boy is an innocent. This boy is working in a wine shop. He's just an ordinary employee there. That is his lifestyle. An ordinary employee working in a wine shop, having nothing to do with no. I mean, I would rather say there is no faction there. There is no incident of these people murdering somebody or which warrants the other party to actually be killing somebody like this. It doesn't warrant any of those things. He is just an ordinary activist, probably YSS, probably activist at best, and is an ordinary employee in a wine shop. This is background. And to create a fear psychosis, somebody actually goes to the extent of chopping somebody right on the main road, and that too while everybody is watching at 7:30 or so, and even in the evening, in front of everybody's eyes. What kind of rule is prevalent here? Literally, and what are the cops doing and what are the cops saying? None of these things are. These people don't even have the minimum courtesy to at least register proper cases. I mean, this boy who was murdered and the person who actually murdered is literally feeding a cake piece to MLA's wife. God knows what the occasion is, but this is that kind of intimacy this person shares with the family of the MLA, and this is the photograph of the MLA along with this boy also, and this is the related photographs as well. So just because they wanted to propagate fear, because they are failing on their promises. It's already been 45 days since this regime has come. They have made so many false promises, and because of these false promises, the government is losing faith in public. So they want to divert this topic, create fear psychosis amongst the people. So far, in these 45 days alone, 31 deaths took place, and more than 300 attempt to murders took place. In these 45 days alone, more than 560 and odd properties, private properties were destroyed, vandalized. Shops were burned, houses were destroyed. Even these plantations like sweet lime and these kind of plantations were destroyed. Almost 560 and odd such incidents took place. More than 490 government premises also, where my name apparently was there on the foundation stones or whatever, even those were also destroyed. And literally this kind of atmosphere is prevalent in more than 1059 various incidents which took place in the state, where people were attacked, people were hit for no reason, just to create fear psychosis. Whatever Chandrababu Naidu is trying to do, it will hit back on him terribly.
So you've always talked about how what goes back comes back in a multitude. Right now, you've written a letter to Prime Minister Narendra Modi as well, seeking importance not only on this violent case but also several other violent cases. Any plans of you going to meet him and discuss the kind of status here in Andhra Pradesh?
Absolutely, no, because even just yesterday, on one side, such incident takes place. On the other side, our MP is not even permitted to tour his own constituency. And while he was doing so, while he was in another sympathizer, another MP, who also happens to be in the same town, which is part of the MP's constituency, he was just talking to them, and the house was get out, and house stone pelting took place. The Redappa, who was earlier the parliament member, his car was burnt, and Mithun, the sitting Lok Sabha MP Mithun Reddy, all his cars were destroyed. And what kind of psychosis are they trying to project here? So we have written a letter to the Honorable Prime Minister as well on this particular issue, sought an appointment with him. We have also sought an appointment with the Home Minister as well as the President. Also, we would be seeking an appointment, but the Prime Minister's appointment has already been sought. And we would definitely go explain all these issues with them. Not only that, we would also stage a dharna there in Delhi. In Delhi, we will take all the MLCs, we will take all the MLAs, we will take all the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha MPs, all of them along with me will be going to Delhi on Tuesday, and on Wednesday we will be staging a dharna there as a symbolic protest, showcasing the atrocities which are taking place in Andhra Pradesh. That also we will be doing.
Sir, you're talking about how this